Everyone, I just wanted to make a video on a couple things that I've learned over the years as becoming a natural. Hopefully some of these things I discussed will help prevent you from doing some of the mistakes I've done over the years as I became natural. Not in any particular order, but one would be hand to hair syndrome. That is constantly touching your hair. When I first went natural, cut off all the relaxed ends, I constantly had my hands in my hair. One day I would do twist outs, the next day I would do braid outs, the other day Bennu knot outs. I would just constantly touching my hair. My hair is the type of hair that needs to be left alone. So I now just do one style, keep it in for as long as I possibly can, and then, you know, wash and do another style. So that's my one tip, is leave your hair alone sometimes give it a break. Have a plan B. Sometimes these hairstyles don't come out as you expect them to be. One day you could have like the best braid out ever, and then the next day it's like, whoa, what happened? And sometimes you're in a rush, sometimes you don't have time to stop and think of a new style. So that's why I think you should have a plan B. My two plan Bs are one, the puff. The puff, you just need to get some gel and a headband, gel it back, push it up, and you're good to go. Miss Tanisha one has the best puffs, so you can click here and there's a video of how she does her puffs, and they're really cute, and no matter how bad of a style you've done to your hair, that will work. Also, a wig. I think just in case, that plan B, when you're in a rush, you've done your hair, my plan B is Lejay or this wig. I think you should just always have a puff or a wig. One of those two things. My third tip is trim. Trim your ends. In the long run, it will benefit you really well. It's best because to trim, just look at your ends and you can tell if you need a trim. I'm not saying be scissor happy, because you know, I know some people who like trim monthly, but it's best to trim this much off versus in the long run having to trim this much off. So yeah, trim. We needed to. Number 4, take everything you see on YouTube with a grain of salt. That's no disrespect to anyone. Even what I say, just take everything with a grain of salt. There's so many textures, there's so many different opinions. I think you should listen to what everyone is saying and figure out what is best for you, but take everything with a grain of salt, because you don't know us and we don't know you. We don't know your hair, only you do. So just, you know, read a blog, watch a video. That's about it. Don't take everything to heart. Know your limits. One of my mistakes was thinking that I could make any and everything. Some people are, you know, great at crafts and all that stuff. I'm not. And one of the mistakes I did was thinking I could make everything, because there's all these videos on, you know, shea butter mixes and all these other treatments. But I hate the smell of coconut, raw coconut, and shea butter. So I have chunks of shea butter everywhere around my house, because I thought I could make my own mix, but then thankfully I found Oil Handmade. Yes, you can make all these mixes, but I'm a scent person. I love good smelling products, and I regret that I didn't know my limits. I should have tried out other brands, and I wish I would have purchased Oil Handmade's wood pudding before I went out and bought shea butter. So sometimes you should know your limits and go out and buy it. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't believe the hype. We're all new. We all don't know everything about natural hair. We're constantly learning new things. And for you out there, the new naturals, don't believe the hype. One of the hypes I remember when I first went natural was Cantu shea butter. Comes out that most people now think it's really drying to their hair. A lot of people can't stand that product. Another product that was recently really hyped up was the Tango Teaser. A month later, everyone's like, I hate this product. And the Tango Teaser is $10. And that tends to happen a lot in the natural hair community. We just want the best products to help us with our hair, for style, for moisture, everything. So when one person makes a video, everyone feels like, oh my god, we have to go get it, since they're hyping it up. So don't believe the hype. I would say wait a month at least. That gives other people a chance to fully try out the product, and then they can, you know, do an update on the product, and then you would know whether or not you should go out and try it. So don't believe the hype. No natural is the same. In a lot of my videos, I see people leave comments, oh, you're my hair sister, we're hair twins, which is really cute, but this is a camera. You can't really see fully what my hair texture is. You can't feel it. You don't know. You can't really know my hair texture just by looking at it through a camera. Our hair textures are completely different. The texture may be similar, but not necessarily. I think hair porosity is very important. I think Elle from Denim Pixie has a video on that. I'll leave that here. We're all different. My hair's really thin. Your hair might be really thick. Products may react really awful for my hair, but your hair might love it. So no natural is created the same. You need to focus on your hair, and that's it. The only thing you need to worry about is your hair and what works for your hair, with whatever works best for your hair. Right now there's a debate going on in the natural hair community about, is deep conditioning necessary or not. A lot of people are saying that it has no use and they don't feel a difference with their hair. Other people are saying that's the best step in my hair regimen. It works wonders for my hair. So to all of you who, you know, if you're reading all these debates, see for yourself. If it works for you, then continue to do it. Even if you see everyone else saying, oh, it sucks, it's your regimen, it's your hair. Stick to what works best for your hair. Share the love. If you know any blogs or any websites that you love, that you constantly go to for natural hair, share it. So all I want you guys to do is, in the comment section, please write down any blogs or website that you'd love to visit that's positive. I'll leave some websites around here that I like to visit. I like Black Girl Long Hair online. I also like Natural Heaven. I think that's the website. I really like her website. I think she's the Kimmy Tube of blogs. There's also K is for Kinky, Curly Nikki, and I really don't know all these websites, so if you know any blogs or websites that are great for natural hair or just hair in general or just positivity, please leave them in the comment section. Oh, also Mane and Chic, something like that. Her blog is also really great. So yes, share the love.